There is a powerful call that comes from the deep blue. It's kind of like a whisper from an ancient world, a world just beneath the surface. I have answered this call many times. I've faced the wild in jungles, deserts, and mountains. But you know, the ocean holds its own unique challenge, its own raw beauty. It is a place of immense power and incredible life. To enter it is to step into another dimension. One of the most magical encounters you can have in this realm is swimming alongside sea turtles. These creatures are true survivors, ancient mariners of the sea. These are not just animals, they are living history. Some species have been swimming our oceans for over 100 million years. They were here long before us. They watched the dinosaurs come and go. Imagine that. When you look into a sea turtle's eye, you are looking at a creature whose ancestors navigated the globe using instinct and the Earth's magnetic fields. There is a deep, calm wisdom in their gaze. Meeting one in its natural home on its own terms is a privilege. It is an experience that connects you directly to the planet's pulse. This is what true adventure is all about. It's not just about pushing your limits, it's about connecting with the world around you. It's about understanding the wild, respecting it, and learning from it. Snorkeling with sea turtles offers this in abundance. You do not need complex scuba gear. You just need a mask, a snorkel, and a sense of wonder. The feeling of floating weightlessly, watching these gentle giants glide effortlessly through the water, is humbling. It reminds you that we are just one small part of a much bigger, more beautiful picture. The thrill is real. Your heart beats a little faster as you slip into the water. The silence underwater is broken only by the sound of your own breathing. You scan the blue expanse searching, then you see it, a dark shape moving with slow, deliberate grace. It is a moment of pure discovery. It is you and this incredible creature, sharing the same space. This is not an aquarium, this is the wild, and in the wild every encounter is a gift. It is an unforgettable connection that stays with you long after you have returned to shore. This journey is more than just a holiday activity. It's really an education. It is an opportunity to see a fragile ecosystem up close. When you swim with sea turtles, you become a witness. You see the beauty of their coral reef homes. You also see the threats they face. The ocean is their entire world. It provides their food, their shelter, and their nesting grounds. Understanding this firsthand changes your perspective. You are no longer just a tourist. You become an advocate, a guardian of the blue. Every adventure should leave you better than it found you. It should teach you something about yourself and about the world. Snorkeling with these magnificent reptiles does exactly that. It teaches you patience as you wait for them to appear. It teaches you respect as you keep a safe distance, allowing them to go about their lives undisturbed. It is a lesson in humility. In their world, you are the visitor. You learn to move quietly, to observe, and to appreciate the simple, profound beauty of nature in action. The experience connects you to a bigger purpose. Sea turtles are a keystone species. Their health is an indicator of the ocean's health. By learning about them, you learn about the challenges facing our marine environments. You learn about plastic pollution, climate change, and habitat loss. This knowledge is power. It empowers you to make better choices back on land. This adventure plants a seed of responsibility. It inspires you to protect the wild places you have been so lucky to explore and enjoy. Ultimately, this is about finding a deeper connection with our planet. It is about moments that take your breath away and fill you with awe. Seeing a sea turtle in the wild is one of those moments. It resets your priorities. It reminds you what is truly important. It is a raw, authentic experience that strips away the noise of modern life. It is just you, the water, and a creature that has mastered the art of survival. This is why it is more than a swim. It is an adventure that can change the way you see the world forever. Your adventure begins long before you touch the water. It starts with a plan. The first step is crucial, choosing your location. The world is a big place, but sea turtles are not everywhere. You need to go where they are. Doing your homework is not just smart, it is essential for a successful mission. You are looking for coastlines known for healthy turtle populations. Places like Hawaii, the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, or the sheltered bays of the Caribbean are legendary for a reason. These are the front lines for your encounter. Think about what kind of experience you want. Do you want to see green turtles grazing on seagrass? Then the waters around Akumal in Mexico might be your target. Are you hoping to spot the massive loggerhead turtle? The shores of Greece could be the place. Each location offers a different kind of adventure. Some spots are easy to access, perfect for beginners. Others are more remote, requiring a bit more grit and effort to reach. Your choice will define the entire character of your journey, so choose wisely. Research is your best friend here. Look at the time of year. Turtle activity changes with the seasons. Nesting season, for example, can be an incredible time to visit, but it also requires you to be extra careful on the beaches. Read travel blogs, watch documentaries, and look at online maps. Find out about local conditions. Are the currents strong? Is the visibility good? This information is your intel. It helps you build a clear picture of what you will face when you arrive on the ground. Finally, consider the ethics of your destination. Choose operators and locations that prioritize the well-being of the turtles. A good sign is a place that has clear rules about interacting with wildlife. They will tell you to keep your distance and never to touch the animals. Supporting responsible tourism is a powerful way to vote for conservation with your wallet. Your goal is not just to see a turtle, but to do so in a way that helps protect them for future generations. This mission is about respect as much as it is about adventure. Once you have your destination locked in, it is time to think about your gear. In the wild, your equipment is your lifeline. It can be the difference between a great experience and a dangerous one. For snorkeling, you do not need much, but what you do need has to be right. The core of your kit is your mask, snorkel, and fins. These are your windows and your engine in the underwater world. Do not just grab the cheapest set you can find. Your life might depend on it. Let's start with the mask. It must fit your face perfectly. A leaky mask is more than an annoyance. It can fill with water and cause you to panic. To test the fit, hold it to your face without using the strap. Inhale slightly through your nose. If the mask suctions to your face and stays there, you have a good seal. The snorkel is your breathing tube. Get one with a splash guard or a dry valve on top. This helps prevent water from getting in if a wave washes over you. Practice breathing through it before you even leave home. Get comfortable with it. Next, your fins. Fins are your power. They help you move through the water with less effort, saving precious energy. They also help you fight against currents. There are many types, from short travel fins to long, powerful ones. For most snorkeling, a medium-length fin is a great all-rounder. Make sure they fit comfortably. Fins that are too tight will cause cramps, and fins that are too loose will fall off. Try them on with reef socks or booties if you plan to wear them. This will ensure a snug and comfortable fit for hours of exploring. Beyond the basics, there are a few other items to consider. A rash guard or wetsuit top is a brilliant piece of kit. It protects you from the sun, so you do not need to plaster yourself with sunscreen that can harm coral reefs. It also offers protection from minor stings, like from jellyfish. Always use reef-safe sunscreen on any exposed skin. And finally, consider a small waterproof bag for your keys or phone. Preparation is everything. Having the right gear means you can focus on the mission, finding those incredible sea turtles. With your location chosen and your gear packed, the real journey begins. Getting there is part of the adventure. It might involve a long flight, a bumpy bus ride, or even a boat trip to a remote island. Embrace it. Every step is taking you closer to your goal. As you travel, stay aware of your surroundings. Keep your essential documents and gear secure. A good adventurer is always prepared for the unexpected. Delays happen, plans change. The key is to stay flexible and keep a positive mindset. When you arrive, the first thing you should do is get the lay of the land. Talk to the locals. This is one of the most important survival skills, whether you are in the jungle or on a tropical beach. Local fishermen, dive shop owners, and tour guides have knowledge that you cannot find in a guidebook. They know the currents, the tides, and the secret spots where turtles like to hang out. They can tell you where it is safe to swim and where you should avoid. This local intel is priceless. Listen to them and respect their advice. Before you even think about getting in the water, check the conditions yourself. Go to the shoreline and watch the ocean. How big are the waves? Is the water clear or murky? Is there a strong current pulling along the coast? The ocean can change in an instant. What was a calm bay in the morning could be a churning challenge in the afternoon. Never underestimate the power of the sea. Always tell someone where you are going and when you expect to be back. This is a simple rule, but it is one that saves lives. Finally, think about your entry and exit points. This is a critical part of your plan. Where will you get into the water, and more importantly, where will you get out? Look for a sandy beach or a calm, sheltered cove. Avoid rocky shores with crashing waves. A difficult exit can turn a great snorkel into a dangerous struggle, especially if you are tired. Having a clear plan for getting in and out safely means you can relax and fully immerse yourself in the incredible underwater world you came all this way to see. Safety is not a suggestion, it is your #1 priority. The ocean is beautiful, but it is also a powerful and unpredictable force of nature. You must respect it. Before any expedition, I run through a mental checklist. Am I physically ready? Am I hydrated? Do I know the risks? You must do the same. Never go snorkeling if you are tired or feeling unwell. It requires energy. You need a clear head to make good decisions if something goes wrong. This preparation starts before you even leave your accommodation. One of the golden rules of any water-based activity is to never go alone. Always have a buddy. A good buddy looks out for you, and you look out for them. You can keep track of each other in the water, and help each other if you get into trouble. Before you go in, agree on simple hand signals for communicating. Signals for, "Are you okay?" "Yes," "No," and "Let's go back" are essential. Your voice does not travel well over the sound of waves, but a clear hand signal can be seen from a distance. Your buddy is your most important piece of safety equipment. Understand the potential marine hazards. While sea turtles are gentle, you are a guest in a wild environment. Be aware of things like fire coral, sea urchins, and jellyfish. The best rule is simple: look, but do not touch. This protects you, and it protects the fragile marine life. Learn to identify the common risks in the area you are visiting. A little bit of knowledge goes a long way in preventing a painful encounter. Remember, you are there to observe, not to interact. Maintain a respectful distance from all wildlife. Finally, know your own limits. This is perhaps the most important safety tip of all. Do not push yourself too far. If you start to feel tired, cold, or anxious, it is time to get out of the water. There is no shame in calling it a day. The ocean will still be there tomorrow. The goal of any great adventure is to come back safely with a story to tell. By putting safety first, you ensure that your encounter with sea turtles will be remembered for all the right reasons, for the awe, the wonder, and the incredible connection to the wild. The world has 7 unique species of sea turtles, each a master of survival. The most common are the green, named for their body fat, the hawksbill, identified by their sharp beak, and the loggerhead, with massive heads and strong jaws. The leatherback is the giant, while the olive and Kemp's Ridley are known for mass nesting. The flatback is unique to Australia. Each plays a role in the ocean's intricate web. The life of a sea turtle is an epic journey of incredible odds and immense endurance. It begins on a sandy beach, under the cover of darkness, where a female turtle lays her eggs. About 2 months later, the tiny hatchlings emerge. They run a gauntlet of predators towards the ocean. Once in the ocean, the young turtles enter the lost years, facing storms, predators, and pollution. As adults, they find feeding grounds and can live for 80 years or more, returning to breed where they were born. Sea turtles are some of the planet's greatest navigators. They're masters of long-distance travel. Their migrations are among the most impressive in the animal kingdom. They cross entire oceans to move between their feeding grounds and their nesting beaches. A leatherback turtle, for example, might travel more than 10,000 miles in a single year, from the cold waters of the North Atlantic to the tropical beaches of the Caribbean. This is not a random journey. It's a purposeful, directed mission, guided by an incredible internal compass. How do they do it? This is a question that has fascinated scientists for decades. Research suggests they use a combination of tools. They're born with an innate ability to sense the Earth's magnetic field. They use it like a global positioning system. They can detect both the intensity and the angle of the magnetic field lines. This gives them a sense of their latitude and longitude, allowing them to pinpoint their location in the vastness of the open ocean. It's a superpower that we're only just beginning to understand. It's pure instinctual survival skill. But the magnetic sense is not their only tool. They also use other environmental cues to fine-tune their navigation. The direction of waves, the scent of the water, and the position of the sun all play a part. Think about that for a moment. They're reading the ocean itself. They're interpreting its subtle signals to stay on course. This is a level of connection to the natural world that is almost beyond our comprehension. When you see a turtle swimming with purpose, you're witnessing one of the great wonders of natural navigation in action. This ability to migrate is essential for their survival. It allows them to take advantage of different resources in different parts of the ocean. They can feed in nutrient-rich cold waters and then travel to warm, safe beaches to lay their eggs. However, these long journeys also expose them to numerous threats. They must navigate through busy shipping lanes, avoid fishing nets, and deal with plastic pollution. Their epic migrations are a testament to their resilience, but they also highlight their vulnerability in a world increasingly dominated by human activity. Their journey is a fight for survival every stroke of the way. Sea turtles are more than just beautiful creatures to watch. They're vital to the health of our oceans. They are a keystone species. This means that other species in their ecosystem depend on them for survival. Their role is so important that if they were to disappear, entire marine habitats could collapse. For example, green turtles act as the gardeners of the sea. By grazing on seagrass, they keep the seagrass beds healthy and productive. This provides a crucial nursery habitat for countless species of fish, shellfish, and crustaceans. Without the turtles, the seagrass would become overgrown and unhealthy. Hawksbill turtles play a similar role on coral reefs. They use their sharp beaks to feed on sponges. By controlling the sponge population, they prevent sponges from outcompeting and smothering the slow-growing corals. This helps maintain the health and diversity of the reef, which is, honestly, one of the most important ecosystems on the planet. A healthy reef protects coastlines from storms and supports the livelihoods of millions of people. The hawksbill turtle is an unsung hero, a critical guardian of these underwater cities. Their presence is a sign of a vibrant, balanced reef system. Even in their death, sea turtles give back to the ecosystem. Their eggs, both hatched and unhatched, provide essential nutrients for the dune vegetation on nesting beaches. This helps to stabilize the dunes and prevent erosion. The carcasses of turtles that die at sea sink to the ocean floor, providing a rich source of food for deep-sea creatures in an environment where food is scarce. From the beach to the deep sea, every stage of a turtle's life and death contributes to the health of the marine world. They are woven into the very fabric of the ocean. This is why protecting them is not just about saving a single species. It's about protecting the health of the entire ocean. When you see a sea turtle gliding through the water, you're looking at a critical link in a complex chain of life. You're seeing a guardian of the seagrass beds, a protector of the coral reefs, and a symbol of a healthy marine environment. Their survival is our survival. Understanding their importance transforms your snorkeling adventure from a simple sightseeing trip into a mission to witness and appreciate a creature that is essential to the well-being of our blue planet. The moment has arrived. You are standing on the edge of the ocean. Before you take that step, you must run through one last critical check of your gear. First, your mask. Spit on the inside of the lens and rub it around. Then give it a quick rinse in the sea. This old trick prevents it from fogging up underwater. Next, your snorkel. Attach it to your mask strap. Then, your fins. Sit down at the water's edge to put them on. Rinse them first to get any sand out. Finally, do a full system check. Stand up carefully. Walk backwards into the water until you are about knee-deep. Look over at your buddy. Give them a thumbs up. Get a thumbs up back. You are a team. It's time to commit. The transition from land to water is a powerful moment. You are leaving the world you know behind. Take a deep breath and let the water take your weight. The feeling of buoyancy is instant. Gently lower your face into the water. The world transforms instantly. The sounds of the shore disappear, replaced by the sound of your own breathing. You have crossed the threshold. You are in. Imagine you are a turtle using your flippers to glide effortlessly. You are a guest here, a privileged explorer. You are scanning the water. It is all incredible, but not what you came for. Then, it happens. Your heart skips a beat. You turn your head, and there it is. A sea turtle. This is the moment. This is first contact. Instead, you stop kicking. You float. You just watch. As you float there, the turtle might become curious. It is a powerful connection. There are no words. The feeling is overwhelming. It is a mix of pure joy, profound respect, and a deep sense of wonder. This is what you came for. This is the magic of the wild. Once you've made contact, the real experience begins. It's about sharing their world, a silent dance where the turtle leads. Stay 10 to 15 feet away and never swim above them. Be a non-threatening observer, watching their graceful, energy-conserving movements. Observe their breathing rhythm and feeding habits like a green turtle grazing. Never touch them, to protect their shell and avoid causing stress. The greatest honor is when they feel safe enough to ignore you completely. Your adventure is about the entire world the turtle lives in. As you follow the turtle, you are swimming through its neighborhood, its home. If you are over a coral reef, You are in one of the most diverse and vibrant ecosystems on the planet. It might guide you over a lush meadow of seagrass, vital nursery grounds for young fish. Following the turtle allows you to see the ecosystem through its eyes. These interactions are a powerful reminder that in nature, everything is connected. It is a collection of complex, interconnected homes. Seeing it firsthand brings this reality home in a powerful way. You are seeing why it is so important to protect it. There comes a point when you know the encounter is ending. The turtle might give a powerful flick of its flippers and glide away into the deep blue, or you might simply realize that you are getting tired and it is time to head back to shore. As you watch the turtle disappear, a profound feeling washes over you. It is a powerful mix of emotions. There is the pure exhilaration of the encounter, the adrenaline fading into a deep sense of peace and contentment. You have just experienced something truly special, a moment of pure connection with the wild. As you swim back, your mind replays the experience. You see the turtle's eye looking at you. You see the effortless way it moved through the water. You see the colors of the reef it called home. These images are burned into your memory. This is not like watching a documentary on television. You were there. You felt the water temperature. You heard the sound of your own breathing. You felt the awe in your chest. The experience is visceral. It is real. It is a memory that will not fade. It becomes a part of who you are. Back on the shore, as you take off your fins and mask, you look back out at the ocean. It looks different now. It is no longer just a body of water. It is a place full of life, mystery and magic. You have been welcomed into its secrets just for a little while. There is a sense of gratitude that is hard to describe. You feel thankful for the turtle, for the ocean, and for the opportunity to have been a guest in that world. It is a humbling experience. It reminds you of your own small place in the grand scheme of things. This feeling, this emotional high, is the true reward of the adventure. It is what separates a simple activity from a life-changing experience. It is a feeling of joy, of respect, of connection, and of responsibility. It is an inspiration. It makes you want to learn more, to do more, and to protect the incredible creatures you were so lucky to meet. The swim may be over, but the journey has just begun. The emotional impact of swimming with a sea turtle is a powerful force that will stay with you long after the salt has dried on your skin. Your most important tool is your breath. Mastering your breathing is key to a successful snorkeling mission. Stay calm and focus on slow, deliberate breaths. Calm, deep breathing relaxes your body and conserves energy. Practice in shallow water. Concentrate solely on your breathing. Slow breathing makes you a better wildlife observer. Your breath is your camouflage. Controlled breathing is a critical safety tool. Force yourself to focus on your breath. By mastering your breath, you learn to control your fear. It is your anchor. Once your breathing is controlled, focus on efficient movement. Beginners often kick from their knees and use their arms, which is inefficient. Proper technique uses your largest muscles and lets your gear assist you. Power comes from your hips, with relatively straight legs. Kicks should be slow, long, and deliberate. Keep your arms streamlined at your sides. Be a sleek torpedo, using fins as your engine. Practice until it is second nature. This is a critical survival skill, keeping you safe and able to have incredible adventures. Snorkeling with sea turtles is a privilege. Treat it as such. Never touch or chase a turtle. Keep at least 15 feet away. Feeding wildlife disrupts their natural behavior. Don't do it. Never block a turtle's path to the surface. They need air to survive. Leave no trace. Pack out all your trash. By following these simple rules, you protect turtles and set an example for others. The ocean is powerful and unpredictable. Respect it. Learn to spot rip currents and never swim against them. Go parallel to shore. Stay clear of rocks and reefs to avoid injury from waves and surge. Only snorkel in clear water where you can see hazards. Regularly check your position relative to shore. Don't drift. Listen to local advice, it could save your life. Smart decisions keep your adventure safe and memorable. Your gear is your lifeline, treat it well. Rinse all equipment in fresh water after every use to remove salt and sand. Dry gear completely in the shade to prevent mildew and UV damage. Inspect for cracks or tears before each trip. Store everything in a cool, dry place. Well-maintained gear means a safer, more enjoyable snorkel. Sea turtles face threats like plastic pollution, ghost fishing gear, and climate change. Plastic bags look like food and can kill turtles. Lost fishing nets entangle and drown them. Warming sands create population imbalances. Rising seas erase nesting beaches. Coastal development and pollution destroy their habitats. These problems are human-made, but we can help solve them. Awareness is the first step to action. Leave no trace, pack out all your trash. Use only reef-safe sunscreen to protect coral and marine life. Never touch turtles, coral, or any wildlife. Move slowly and avoid stirring up sand. Set a good example and politely educate others. Support responsible tour operators. Your choices protect the ocean for everyone. Your responsibility continues after your trip. Reduce single-use plastics in your daily life. Support sea turtle conservation groups with donations or volunteering. Share your story to raise awareness. Choose only sustainably sourced seafood. Every small action adds up to real change. Be a champion for turtles, every day, everywhere. The fate of the sea turtle is linked to our own. A healthy ocean is essential for all life on Earth. The ocean produces oxygen, regulates climate, and provides food. Protecting sea turtles means protecting our planet's life support system. Every great movement starts with individuals who act. Your choices and voice matter. Change happens when we share a commitment to create a better world. Connecting with wildlife transforms environmental problems into personal missions. Protect their home. They need our help. We share this ocean and the responsibility to protect it. Returning from an adventure leaves a piece of yourself behind, but you also bring a piece of the wild back with you. That is what this journey has been about. The memory of the turtle remains, an echo that resonates deep inside. We are not separate from nature, we are part of it. The image of that turtle gliding effortlessly through the blue is now a permanent part of my mental toolkit. They have weathered ice ages and asteroid impacts. But now, their greatest challenge is us. You cannot unsee it, you cannot unknow it. We are stewards of this world, not its masters. The echo of that encounter is a call to action. The message is one of hope. The sea turtle is a symbol of hope. It has survived against all odds for millennia. The future of these mariners rests in our hands. It is a chance to prove that we can be a force for good. It begins with each one of us making conscious choices. When you have looked a turtle in the eye, you are fighting for a life. You carry the message of the ocean back with you. The ultimate survival challenge is for all of us. By protecting them, we take a stand for the health of our entire world. Join the fight. That is a mission worth fighting for.